Hello everyone, glad to have you with me. Seeking to Much here, back again with Magnar Toreg, the Crow Killer of Thenn. And before we get started, guys, please do remember to like and subscribe. Your support really helps me to keep going. If you like my content and want to support my channel, the best way you can do that is by subscribing. Especially since now I think I am 73 subscribers away from becoming monetized, so it'd be really cool if I get up to 1,000. But okay, in the last episode, Magnar, who I just noticed his name is very fitting because his father, put him in charge of the wall when they took it. He was dealing with some major vassals, so we, for example, managed to consolidate the Dreadfort into our super duchy of Last Hearth. So this comprises of Karhold, the Dreadfort, and Last Hearth. The northern clans, we also decided to hand over to the wall to manage, because it's a tiny place, it doesn't really matter too much. The last thing we need to do is, once this fighting is over, we'll have to rehabilitate White Harbor. And then I want to combine the Rills, the Barrowlands all together. Maybe I'll put the Rills into the Wolf's Wood with Bear Island, I'm not sure. But since we're a tribal government, or the Magnar, whatever that is, we can't have as many vassals, so we're going to have larger vassals. Hopefully they won't get too big, though. We'll see what their potential is. It's probably quite large. Yeah, so he's going to have like 6,000 men by the time this is over. I was looking down here, and it looks like she was actually imprisoned for some reason. I don't really know why, and she died in prison. I'm very curious to know why, but that's really good because she was a dragon rider. It could have been used to easily take us down. I mean, they have 80,000 men, so they could probably take us out if they wanted to, but, they're all divided, so it makes it easier for us. But okay. For now, we don't have to deal with too much. My stepmother owes me a favor. Don't know how I'm going to cash that in. I do have a daughter now who I've married matrilineally to a Stark, but from the Moat-Cailin branch of the family. So I don't know if anyone from his side was ever king. Let's see. So Alric's father was Benjen. Benjen's mother was Liara. Oh wait, hold up. So wait, Liara was a Stark, and her husband was a Stark good. So he was, I guess, part Stark. So so that's his grandmother. So his great-grandfather was King Torin, and I think this is the king who knelt. But we played right after the conquest, so I don't know if he got that name. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Brandon the Bad. I'm really not up on my Ice of Fire lore. I got to get back into that. I was hoping that Winter would come out soon, but still, we're still waiting. But anyway, so yeah, we're just going to keep going. I'm going to slow things down a little bit at the beginning here. I think because we've gotten a couple generations in, the game is getting a bit slower. But look at that. Svaria has become a fighter. That's interesting. Okay. Good for her. She's also a giant, so that's pretty cool. So her... okay, so her mother is an Umber, and then he is a Thenn. Is Stek a son of... son of Haldos. Okay, so a daughter of the first Magnar that we played as, at least. Okay, yes. I will try to get this Hornwood to stand out again. Oh, okay. Last time she could not be bothered. Okay, there we go. So White Harbor has been consolidated. Alright, good. Yeah, so we just really don't have the prestige to redistribute all these titles right now, so we're kind of waiting on that to build back up. But the last thing we did was put Hakken in the Barrowlands, so I will have to add the Knack and Flint Fingers to his realm. And then, I don't know, maybe the Wolf's Wood will get the Rills, because I think the Rills, this territory is not very strong, so they could probably use some more. And I should probably revoke her title at some point, too. Although Bear Island's not really much to worry about at the moment. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back. And then I don't know what to do with these guys. We're just going to keep them up here for now. I guess I could give up this territory up here soon and just focus on my Winterfell holdings, but it's good to have this Holy Land of Thenn. Alright, my half-sister, what kind of education is she going to get? Well, let's get her trained up in diplomacy. I will assign her to someone who knows what they're doing. The guy has no diplomacy skills. Yeah, we don't have anyone who's like a specialist in this, except for Tansy, maybe. I'll give her basic equipment. You know, we're not expecting too much from her. Okay, and I really hope that if my wife has another daughter, that's really gonna suck, because we have, one of our kingdoms has Gavelkind, and the other one has Primogeniture. I think the north has Gavelkind. So basically, if I have a second daughter, she's gonna get the north, and she's gonna get the Thenn. So that's not good. Oh, what do we got here? Another effing Ulfson is fighting back. Well, let's command him to end the war. Ah, damn it. It's really stupid to me that that's all I can do. Why can't I send him in? He directly disobeyed me. Oh, great. Okay. So Soini is pregnant, hopefully with a boy. Because I don't think I'll be able to change that law in my lifetime. Yeah, because I need to rule for 10 years, and no one can have a negative opinion of me, and that's going to be tough with all of my revocations. Maybe once all of them, maybe once all of them, expire. Alright, let's see. Ooh, this doesn't look good, though. You're traveling by carriage in the countryside of Winterfell when it comes to a sudden halt. The road has been blocked by a falling tree, and the coachman explains that you'll have to make a slight detour. Ooh, oh crap, that's not good. I had just moved down to my new capital at Winterfell. I think I moved down too soon. Oh god. After less than half a league on the small path, you are ambushed and surrounded by highwaymen. They send your driver on his way, explaining their interest lies with you alone. You offer the belongings and carry with you, but they laugh at this. It's your blood they want. Oh man, that is a bummer. My cousin is my regent, and he hates me. Let's retire him from that and give it to my lovely wife. Because he has no business having that. I meant to change it when he was born, so we're just retconning that a little bit. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Maybe you do. But alright, well, goodbye to Magnar Crowkiller. He has taken his last breath at 25. Guilty of the most heinous crime he'll be ever known as a Skinslayer. Gilad, merely 1 year old, is left in the capable hands of a regent. Alright. Oh, interesting. So my Aunt Sibbe is my heir. I wonder when she gives birth if she'll become my heir. Well, alright, so now we're really playing as her, and she's a very good politician. So I think we'll give her a funeral, and we will invite... Oh, we don't have enough money for all of them, and she's kind of humble, so maybe we'll just do the vassals. So everyone can see what's up. Oh, and then we can go ahead and revoke some of these titles. Ah, we have to wait until the council's over, I guess. Alright, we need a new bodyguard, Jekka, and a new champion, Carlin. Spymaster. And remember, once again, we're playing as Soini. Spymaster is the most important right now. Is there anyone with a decent opinion of us that doesn't have horrible stats? Oh yeah, this lady. Eridama, my healer. And yeah, Asbjorn. I guess you can take that position. And as for a priest, we'll give this over to Hrut. Oh no, he's possessed. We'll give it to Emmelinda. Okay, and yeah, that's everyone. Oh god. Alright, well hopefully people hate me a little bit less than my father. The invitations have been sent, and I'm just a little baby. I'm just a little baby. Oh, wow. There's I must purchase. So Soini must purchase venison, boar, duck with spices, wine, and ale. We can spend lavishly on food. Let's see. My queen, your faithful subject, including the best powered and tough. So he wants me to take down Mr. Blackson. Well, you're just a dirty armsman. So I'm not going to have any part in this scheme. In fact, maybe we should revoke your title. What duchy are you supposed to be part of? Part of Winterfell? Yeah, maybe I should give that to a good, hard-working Thenn. Like this guy, Cran. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, get out of my sight. Alright, so I'm gonna give this to your husband. Hopefully you will have a good opinion of me. So that is Torrhen Square. Alright, that's a better name. Shieldbreaker. Ah, but he's a wildling. Well, their babies will be Thenn if she has any. Alright, we'll offer patronage to the musician. We'll spend all of our money on this. Oh, we're probably gonna have to pass some judgments. Oh, who's this? Your vassal has been captured. Okay. Captured by an... Oh, so many Ulfsons. Ulfson on Ulfson crimes. Summer is nearly at an end, and so autumn and the harvest is upon us. The feasting shall celebrate this time with food from throughout Thenn, including boar, goose and berries, salmon, and lobster brought to Winterfell. As part of this, you must decide how much of the harvest is set aside. Well, what would Soini do? She is arbitrary, deceitful, stubborn, but she's also quite bright. So I think we'll just do the usual. We don't have to make a big decision out of that. Oh my god, what happened to her? Why can't you be my spy master? Why can't she be my spy master? What is this? The chiefess from Captain Grunor. Oh, that's right. We have these mercenaries. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to let them go so they don't turn on us. Yeah, they were with us for a long time. Why can't she be my spy master anymore? Very weird. Okay, well, I guess we'll give it to... Oh, this guy's honestly not that bad. I guess I'll just give it to Runa since she is slightly more... Alright, and god, there's so many Ulfsons. Everard. Alright, Master Thrain spoke up and told us how great the food was. Okay, thank you very much. So this guy's at Whitegate, yeah, so he's a new vassal. We burn them, friend or foe. Yeah, I love this line. I fucking hate Thenns. We did this exact same one for his father, who also died in weird circumstances. They both died kind of young, although, obviously not of natural causes. I guess I've only had one ruler die of natural death, huh? He died of gonorrhea. Okay. Well, that's a shame. I was really hoping that Magnar Crowkiller would have a long reign. Oh. Okay, so my first trader has been kicked out. Works for me. And I have a new cousin. Also works for me. Healed. Agaya, that's a cool name. Alright, so we need a new first trader. I could give it to my father-in-law. But I think I'd rather give it to someone more powerful. So we'll give it to, I guess, Last River? Or I'll give it to Arthur from the Gorge. Although, shouldn't the Gorge be part of... Yeah, what happened to the Frostfangs? Oh, shit, I have it. Okay, that's a high priest, so... this is our former first trader. Well, I don't want to give it to the Milkwater, because that's like a... wildling priesthood. Didn't they used to be a Thenn priesthood? Yeah, somehow it changed hands. I guess, oh, when I give it to Bjor. Okay. Well, I kind of want to give it to like a third person, but so wait, this guy he just has the Frostfangs? Okay, well then I guess yeah, I'll just give it to him. Maybe it'll make him like me more. And that way I can lose 3 vassals. Okay, I didn't notice that before. Alright, and he hates me much less than before, so that's good. Oh, snap. Gavin Svensson is going to try to drive me from my lands. But it was instantly just ended. I guess it was like a palace coup. Alright, well, let's have him executed. We'll sacrifice him to the gods. Or my mother will. And she's still pregnant. I'm curious to see if she has a son. That's going to be kind of crazy. Like if he had been born a couple months earlier, he would be king and not me. I'm kind of curious how my wife will react to that. Oh, also she's my bodyguard. I didn't notice that. All right, what's going on with you? You get another revolt going? Hellman's claim on White Harbor. I don't know who Hellman is, but let's try to get him to end that war. Ah, crap. Okay, so my aunt's going to be my regent. My Regency Council was unable to stop this. We need a new Seneschal. I'll give that to Steg Ulfson, another effing Ulfson. And I guess I'll give this to Elric. This will be my future father-in-law. Fine, we'll give that to Craig. Hopefully my mom will go back to being my regent once she's done giving birth to whoever. We'll see. Also, it's kind of crazy to think of a mountain clansman ruling over. Oh my god. Alright, so they gave birth to a boy, Orenmir. That's crazy. Alright, so for his name, let's see. We have a couple different options. Dan's a good one. Nils, Throst, Halvard, Hackling, Ungol, Svenjar, Manny, Skjaldulf, Rodmar. Let's go with Arld. I like that name. Alright, we'll get him trained up to be a warrior. Oh man, this guy got done real dirty. If he had been born, like, when did my dad die? In like 6 months earlier. Oh well. You know, he will, I'm sure he'll live a good life. Alright, so my step-grandma wants to get married, but I guess now she can. Now there's not really much of a threat. I'll just let her marry whoever she wants. She married some random guy named Gawain. Good for her. Getting married while she still wasn't too old. Okay, God, well, I cannot believe what happened to the Magnar. But I guess he made a lot of people unhappy. I guess he did manage to kind of keep the realm safe for a while. Okay, my mom's no longer regent. I guess Sibe took the regency and decided she's not going to let go of it. But she's actually possibly even better. She doesn't have the same diplomacy skills, but she's shrewd. She's temperate. Alright, so Mr. Ulfson has been captured. He's on my council, isn't he? That the Hordolf, I guess. And we need to educate Princess Thora. This is my aunt. Oh yeah, we'll get her brought up in stewardship, I guess. Oh yeah, we'll say... no, not to Elric. Wrong religion there. To Hordolf. That's pretty close by, actually. And we could get her married. This is my kinsman. They're a little more distantly related. Yeah, let's get her married to this guy, I guess. Okay, and theoretically I can revoke this title now, so let's do that. And we will hand that over to you, Mr. Hack. Oh no, well, or to this guy. Yeah, this guy doesn't like me that much, so I'll give him the Rills. Uh, and then the neck we can also take. All right, good, good, good. And we'll hand that over to you. And no one's opposing that, so that's good. So now we just need Flint's fingers, and then pretty much everything will be under the control of the Thenns. Although they are having this repeated problem of dealing with vassal uprisings from these northerners, I guess, or southerners for us. These old gods worshippers, these non-Thenn men. All right, we got about 48,000 men. Oh, what's going on down here? There is a okay, so he's actually attacking Dorne. All right, Mr. Bayard Gardner. We'll see. He doesn't look like he's going to be able to keep his kingdom. Do we have any claims on? Oh, we could invade. That would be interesting. Oh, that would be very interesting. We could go for the bite, or I could go for the crossing. Ooh, this is actually pretty interesting. Oh, I need to be an adult though to do an invasion. Okay. Well, I guess I'll end this episode here in a moment. We got a long way to go. Oh, snap. And Majesty's now being ridden by Donifus Votar. I don't suppose we can get him to court. No. He's with the Lannisters. Ah, great. Okay, so they're going to have another dragon rider with them. If only we can get our hands on one. Alright, so I have like 12 more years to go before I'll become an adult. So we're in for the long haul here, boys. But honestly, things are going pretty well. Honestly, I think at this point we've reached most of our aims. I would kind of like to see what we can do, like, you know, if the realm is stabilized. Like, for example, if he hadn't died, and let's say Arald took the throne when he was 25. I think he would come on. He would inherit a realm where the vassals don't hate the king because the revocations aren't a recent memory. The Thenn have been there for a while, and he could lead, 50,000 men in raiding parties across the world. But now we're kind of in a little bit of a different situation with Gilad as the chiefess. So it's hard to say exactly what we should do. Maybe she'll learn to be a good warrior. I don't know. Right now she's focusing on etiquette, but her martial's actually getting up there. So maybe we can switch that when she becomes older. That'd be cool. We already have a couple Killstar in it. Oh no, just Gavin. Just Gavin. All right. Well, I never thought I would see a queen of the Thenn, but here we are. And we have a male heir, which is also good. We could probably find a good match for him. Preferably someone of Thennish religion. No, we'll have no part in those schemes. I guess I could marry an Ulfson. Marry him to an Ulfson. She's a genius. And her father used to control the North Road. Oh, wow, she's also a genius. From the Ice River. Huh. It's about 900 men? I don't know. I think we would need a better alliance than that. But I guess every duke is a Thenn, so we're going to risk some inbreeding. Maybe to the Blackson family. I guess. Well, I guess we'll leave it there for now. I'll probably have to leave it on like this 5-speed for the next episode. Before we can really do anything. Alright, he's also dealing with some issues. The Mullins. Well, hold on. What are you talking about? The Thenn is invading my lands against realm peace, but... Aha! Okay, this guy's actually... Opheg is attacking a vassal of mine. But we weren't able to actually do anything. Oh, okay, that's actually not good. He doesn't have enough land already? Yeah, I mean, like, if he, like, pushes himself into my lands, that's no good. All right. Well, I guess we're going to leave it there for now, guys. So the next episode, I'll blast through this and see if we can get her to... well, let's wait till her birthday. We're almost there anyway. And we need another priest. I guess you should be doing some converting, my friend. How about you do some conversion at Winterfell there? All right, so we're 3 years old. Or we're almost 3 years old. Now we're 3. And hopefully in the next episode we can get to closer to 10 or something like that. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one, and hopefully we'll get Chief Death Jalad all grown up.